Hey everybody, and welcome back to my ongoing Minecraft Forever world. I did a little bit of work, kind of like what I was talking about in the last video. I didn't want to film a lot of these things that are like not very exciting to watch. So I did get the apiary slightly started. Um, we're going to be going and grabbing some bees from a beehive that I've found over near that village that we explored in the last episode. So make sure you watch that. We're going to go and check that out right now. I also added these planter boxes leading up to the flower garden. So we're kind of just going to sit over by the bees and wait for them to come out, and then we'll probably grab a flower and try to draw those bees over to here. It's been fun getting this all set up. I know we really haven't gotten a starter base set up, which is kind of, I guess, counterintuitive, but we do have the small fishing hut. Let's see, do I have some? I do have some flowers I can lure the bees with. I wanted to get some sort of apiary set up. Sorry, I had to adjust my headphones. Hopefully the rain and stuff isn't too loud. It's been pretty well mixed the last couple episodes, so... Yeah, we went and explored this village earlier. I came back and isolated this beehive down here. I actually had a group of pillagers. I was sitting over here AFK, and all I heard was the awful, horrible sounds of arrows, which, like, I should be recording all of this, but... See, look, we already got our honey. So, let's open this up. Grab some more of that. Bees are like one of my favorite things in this game. They're so much fun to get the honey for, and the honey blocks have uses, and they just end up being really cool. So we can kind of sit here and I guess it's not a thunderstorm, so we can't sleep. But yeah, we did get an ominous banner, and I did get the voluntary exile. So we got that, and then the ominous bottle of ominous fog. I'm assuming the bees will probably not be out if it's raining. But yeah, we kind of isolated this this beehive here. We'll grab a couple of them because I did breed a couple of the bees. So if we could get one breeding pair, that's scary the way it did that. Okay, now it's a thunderstorm. Now, now we can sleep immediately. Get struck by lightning. There we go. Hey, our bees are out. What's up, bumblebees? Let's get you guys to breed up real quick, and then we can probably start taking these all over to the apiary. We should go this way. We even have a wee little Bobby with us. But once we get done with moving these bees, probably go and start getting stuff again for the house. You can kind of see there's our spot over there. Super cool. See if I can get these bees to make another little baby bee before we get over there. They need to add like butterflies and stuff so you can make pollinator gardens. That's my favorite thing in this game, is just doing stuff like that. Completing the game is not really ever on my like repertoire, or like it doesn't even really cross my mind. It's mostly like getting the apiaries set up and like they said, the terraced garden and all that kind of good stuff. We have enough to make another coming this way. Last time I had to go all the way around that other side. It was such a pain in the butt. We got 3 of them coming over here, though. I already did grab 1 bee just to make sure that you could cross water with a bee, because I'd never done that before. I like this very inspirational music as we come up closer to the Forever World Island, Wogotopia. I was thinking too, we might even start working on our mine entrance and see if we can connect it to the major mine network that we have back over this direction. Because eventually we could get it to where we have mine carts that go all the way down to diamond level. So that's our next big goal. I did find some diamonds while I was rummaging around, slithering around in the mines, but I purposefully didn't pick them up so that we could all find them. Yeah, I added a few planter boxes, and we have the apiary getting started up here. Pretty cute. I have these automatic trapdoors. And so now, once they're all here, I can do this, and we can all watch as they pick their beehives. So my thing with this is when you walk up to the pressure-plated door, it gives it a little bit of dimension while you're looking at it, but it's also practical because once the bees are done doing their thing, you can walk up and it releases the smoke. And that's at each one of the beehives. So that is pretty cool. So we're just going to keep making beehives. And feed our bees as well, so we can keep breeding them. Because eventually I want like a big swarm of bees. I do need some other colors of stuff over here, though. There's too much, I do like the yellow and white aesthetic of right here, though. Maybe a couple dandelions. Add a little bit more yellow to it. So cute. But yeah, we're slowly getting where we want it to. I don't know if I should add like a pathway that goes up through here. I think a pathway might look nice. But also I like the kind of natural look that it has. So maybe we can bone meal it to give it a more natural look. Because we do have a lot of bone meal. We're starting to get a little lower on it. I'll definitely have to pick some of my veggies that have started growing that we did pick up at the town. We could have a guard dog for the bees. Look, that even added some red flowers to it. I want it in front of the... Oh, look, they're all happy. They're so happy. Make more bees. Whoop, sorry. Oh, look at them. They have little homes. Maybe I can add like a small little pathway through there if I make... Let's make a quick little stone shovel. Put that in there. Use up some of this stuff that I haven't gotten rid of yet. Maybe even something like... Whoops. Something like so. we could... something like... The creeper grass is so annoying. I wish it just wouldn't spawn. Yeah, that looks pretty good for now, until we get the rest of our guys in here. I do like how it connects there. Maybe something like that, so it's almost kind of matches the way that we did this thing over here, the dock. I thought that was kind of a cool idea to have it where when you walk up to do the bees, you don't have to like constantly push and pull those. Add some more of these little flowers. So cute. Look at that. Wait, can you feed these? Oh yeah, you can. So that means they must be able to pollinate from that. But yeah, I figured we could work on just getting the rest of these boxes done. Let's see if this works. Because we got gunk coming from it. What? Why are they? So if they poison you, does his stinger? I'll have to figure out why that didn't work. Maybe it's this that's doing it. Hmm. Oh, it did kill him. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, it must be maybe just because these are... I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Shouldn't be an issue. It's killing all my bees, damn it. I thought I had a foolproof plan, but I was dead wrong. Well, it only killed 2 of them, so... Is it because of the trap door? No, because it's hitting the... Weird. I have to look that up real quick. Excuse me while I do this while we're recording. I'll just leave you here for this aesthetic little bee buzzing. It looks like the fire may be slightly too low in the... It said the fire needs to be directly underneath it. I have it 2 underneath it. So let's see if that's the problem. Probably should probably make a quick little stone axe to do this. Can I make a stone axe? Grab this. Like I said before, I was like, the bees are my favorite. I've done stuff with them before, but I didn't use the smoke last time, though, to be fair. I just had them more for the aesthetic purposes of it, but now I want them for the honey. A minute for the honey. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go into every one of these and do this. That is very annoying. Yeah, we'll put that out. Wish there was a good way to get into that without having to break every one of them. But the real question is, can you put a bonfire underneath there with it just being the one? My idea might have fallen apart already. We shall see, we shall see. Before I do all of them, I gotta figure out which ones have the bees in them. Do it on the ones that actually have the bees so I don't waste a bunch of shit. That'd be funny. So many respawn points. Okay, they came out of this one. So, what we'll do, we'll breed a few of these guys to get them back into... Okay, so we got this one right here. What we will do... is there... and that... The honey sound is kind of gross. Okay, so if I do this and then add... See, it won't work. Dang it. So that kind of defeats the whole purpose of that. Well. Okay, well, we'll see if... I got two... That one went into there. I wonder if it can be blocked by something, or if it has to be... I'm doing some, like, on-the-fly... Campfire smoke in Minecraft can pass through fences, as well as other partially transparent or non-solid blocks. So, they said it needed to be one underneath it. So let's try that. Okay, so that does work. So we can kind of adapt to how we've done this here. Man, I really wish that they, That's so silly that it has to be one underneath it. Absolute silly town. Quite annoying. Though with the fence there, it will keep the bees from going into the fire, which is good. Let's go and make another couple fires here. It really is unfortunate. See how many I can make. I'll have to make a whole bunch of these stupid things. That's what happens when you don't do your research, folks. Ah, it looks so much worse without that. Well. Well. At least it'll work. The only thing I was thinking is maybe you could maybe put a couple on the sides so that it looked... But then I'd have to separate them out. Not worth it. It still looks okay. Makes me so sad. I got most of them done at least. Oh, I put a fire in every one of these too. God dang, past me is so annoying. Well, I might as well break all the trap doors and everything. I'm silent because of the consequences of my own action. There we go. At least I'll get some of the stuff back. Oh, I forgot to knock that out. Scuffed. Already scuffed. Okay. At least you'll still get the satisfying click when you walk up to them. That's another good test. So we have this one right here, so we'll see. Yeah, that's the way it is. It just has to be one higher. That is so silly. Absolute silly town. Okay, what else do I need here? So I just need sticks. Lots of sticks. Yuck, that might look kind of nasty right here. Slowly getting there. We're slowly getting back to where it needed to be. That is so unfortunate, though. Very unaesthetic. Makes me very sad. Maybe I can add these to here. Oh no! Because the pressure plates. Not good. Worst video. And it messed up my stupid pattern on my stuff. There we go. Now we're back to it. Is that if I put that there, it'll I guess I could maybe put them on the back. That might maybe make it look a little better. I wonder if that would make it where it blocks it, though. It does make it look slightly better. That makes it stick out too far. I like it on that single stick better than that. Why am I doing this if I can do this? I asked myself these questions. I do kind of want to add these, though, down to here, because I think it'll make a cool looking handrail. So all is not lost. There we go. Looks nice. Looks really good with the, Oh, I should probably put, like... Oh, man. That is so annoying. There we go. That looks good. The apiary is working now, so that is a good thing. And we can make... We can make another... We're gonna have a lot of honey from these guys. So we got oak planks. Grab that. Some more of that. We might start needing some more wood here pretty soon. There we go. So I only need one more now. Then we can start breeding up the bees. Now this side of the island's looking way more bare. But isn't it crazy what we how we went from everything looking like this to now having like these really nice little builds. I really think that that's the main part of it, is like getting these builds like worked on in very small chunks so you don't get overwhelmed. The sight lines are really nice too. You come up here, like you get that nice little that view from down in here. And eventually, I'm thinking way over there we build something with those villagers, either a villager trading post or something like that. And then once we get another portal here, we'll be able to start making a portal network. And now you're thinking with portals. So I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make 4 fires so I can do that. Let's see. What do I actually need again for fires? I need to learn these recipes. So I have 5. I need 3 blocks and sticks. So I just need to get a bunch of sticks and I'll be able to make enough fires. I got 4. Okay. That should be the rest of them. And boom. Okay, apiary is now set up. Maybe I should make a little commemorative sign. Can I make a sign? Or do I not have... I can make a little sign. Let's think of a good name for this. I liked my old one that I had, so it's a... buzz. What's the buzz? Apiary. Yeah, because it's proper here. Apiary. We'll have it established date 2026. There we go. Maybe we should make it yellow? How do you make it? I forgot how to make it yellow. Oh yeah, you have to add the dye, not the flower. I'm an idiot. It is an awful yellow. What color does this make? Light gray. Gross. What about white? It's better, I guess. I wonder how you add like lines around the outside of it. You have to add like black ink to it or something. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I have to look that up actually. I don't know. We have our little fishing district down there. So sweet. I don't like that actually. Kind of looks nice. Adds a little bit of depth to it as well. It's a good idea in the future. You could add like a small... I did not know you could do that. Just learned something. Get some... Eat some of my brig. Too far away, huh? I should have grabbed my exile pendant. Because we're really close to being able to start to build the house. Like, the house is very close. I need to get my lava farm set up as well. Maybe we add some different colored wool around this to give it like more of a color. Like there's a bunch of flowers. There we go. I don't know, I still kind of like... I like these, but I also want... I don't like that click. The click is annoying, especially now that it doesn't have a practical purpose. Maybe we should make some different colored wool. Because I do have a bunch of different... Let's see. See what we got here. Yeah, we have white, so we have light gray, yellow, pink, red. Can have that, white. Okay. Grab some of that. Pink. Really cool. It would be kind of cool to make like a perfumer station or like a dyeing station. That'd be kind of cool. Any blue as well. Forgot to take that out of there. Give me the blue. I think you can just do this. Indeed, we can. Yellow. Wait, if you had both of those? Now you don't get any? We have a light gray. We have a pink. I was gonna say, I was like, does that stain it black is the real question. Then we have a white wool. That should be enough. Let's take a look. Have a nice multicolored. This one we can put, yeah, the light gray there, pink, yellow, white, red, blue. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. I think a few more of each. Want another pink one. I think a pink would look nice. There, so we get a yellow, and a pink, and maybe another red. Feel like Bob Ross right now. Little red, little pink. So we got pink right, shmya, a yeller, and a red. Wish I had another light gray. I mean, I do. I could just grab one of these. Ooh, I could also add another white as well. Do white, light gray. So maybe this one we do white. Pink, red. There we go. We are missing. So we have two, two, two. It adds a little bit of something to it. And we have some more dyes to put into our collection. We can start dyeing some sheep. Indeed. I was gonna say, I was like, you can't... Did you cover... Okay, so you can't cover that with a pressure plate. I was gonna say, I was like, that'd be kind of cool if you could cover it. Could you cover it with wool, though? You cannot. That is a nice little area. I'm thinking now we can start building the house. That wool in here. That. All of our treasures. Still have stone here. Should probably go and feed our animals as well. There we go. I have enough to go tame a horse here eventually. Let's go feed the chickies. So many chickens, so little time. Oh yeah, I forgot I have like a ton of hay bales. I want to have more. We'll have to start dyeing sheep. Get like sheep into it there. I need a barn as well. So that's like the whole thing with this game. It's like just constant. Look at all the bees. They look so good. Let's make some bees. I think it's like 3 per hive. Oh, we're gonna have have so many bees just wandering around the house? It'd be so nice. You're wandering too far. I gave you this beautiful meadow of flowers. And you choose over here where there is none. Oop, I think we have our final... Nice! Okay, so we can start making honey blocks as well. Block of raw gold. Gold! Oh, we could start doing candles as well. Oh. So I think that's... Is it honeycomb and string? Yes! Okay, cool. So we can start actually, getting some stuff done here. I just put all this stuff back and I'm just like immediately taking it back out. That's the way it goes, though. That'll be the last beehive, though, for this little build. Yay! I should put a like a record player over here and just play the bees' music. Now I got to start mapping out how the house is going to go here. I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. See what it looks like from down here. I gotta know. I do maybe want to add some more, like a stone wall that connects up to here eventually to block this off, so it's like more of a natural area. Oh yeah, that looks really good. That might be my screenshot. Let's make it happen. Actually, we can go up here. Get like more of a cinematic view. This is what we built in the last episode. It's just a terraced garden. Eventually I'm going to add some sunflowers dispersed through these. Right now we have all the different colors that we can grab for dyes, which is kind of awesome. This is starting to become nighttime, so we'll have a good view of everything. So maybe I'll get kind of a nice angle here. I think something like that'll be good for the thumbnail. So let's just do this real quick. There we go. Grabbed that for the thumbnail. We're doing that live now, baby. Kind of just worked well with that. Oh, that looks so nice. And then when you're like up above, like eventually we'll be kind of more up in the air over here. You'll be able to look down and like look at all of our land, our beautiful land. You know, I say that, I almost want to build like a small like gazebo or something down here that you like walk down to. Or like a little place you can sit. Like I don't want too many more bonfires but maybe like a lantern down here. Once these turn green, they'll look really pretty as well. Be a different pop of color. But yeah, look at that. That looks really nice. Very, very nice. Okay, we gotta figure out this house situation. So we want a 3 wide coming out through here. I kind of want the entrance of the house like right here, and then more of the storage and stuff goes back this direction. I'll probably have to flatten this out a little bit more if I have enough space. I'm thinking we kind of keep the same, or maybe even do a dual entrance. So something that's like over here. Do a 3 and then a 3. Because I'd almost like the house facing the sunset. But I have that one that does it. So this one might be able to just face this outward, like the apiary and natural space. And off the back, I'm going to do my wheat field and farm. So over here will be a wheat field going down to here, and then eventually I'll have the barn up this direction. So barn and animals, and then the villagers. So maybe something like, so that we have the double. Let's maybe start like right here. We have like something like that. And maybe push this one slightly farther back. So it goes like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Whoops. Got 2. Because the roof of it is going to be this cobbled deep slate. That'll push us where we walk right down to go to the... I like that. That looks nice. That'll give us enough space. Maybe if I go up one more... Let's kind of see what we're dealing with here. Because I do want the house to look pretty good from this side as well. So we'll get like a side profile of it. And the house will most likely come out to here. Sound almost like I said comma chameleon there. The house will come out to here. Let's extend this out a little bit. Do we have enough space for all of this? That should be plenty. We can always add more or less later. Let's grab more of our stuff here. Yeah, because then we could have a big window maybe right here that looks over the rest of this. Because the living room will kind of be right at the very entrance right here. And then maybe this one. Because I'll have this split like maybe right here to go to the farm. Or maybe even down all of these goes towards the farm. So we can do that. Oops. I was like, what is going on? I was like, why does that look weird? And we probably want... 4 high, so that when we go up... That might be the better option here. Let's see what that looks like. We'll go make some stairs real quick. See how that looks. Because I have some stone that I can make the stairs with. And we are going to do... Let's see. Will the stone look good with the andesite? It should look... Yeah, because that'll be a different color coming off of there. I like that leads directly up into that as well. And the what's the buzz being right in front of it. Yeah, that'll look nice. We shall see real quick. Let's get... Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah, and that'll be a really nice view of that as well. Could even do maybe one higher, and then down below we could build our nether portal. Have a little basement. Oh look, we got the sunrise. Trying to think if I like the stone or if we should go with the... I don't want the andesite. Let's see what the looks like with the andesite. Oops. There we go. There, there, there. Not like that. Not like that. Almost makes me want to see what this will look like with the... Yeah, that looks pretty good. Matches that oak as well. So what I was thinking is having the oak stripped like schmear. And then I could have moss and stuff growing off the side of it. Or I could even like mingle it in with stuff like this and put like things like that in here so that it looks like it's been patched. Kind of like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking that. Let's go make some more steps. Probably need that to go up one more though. Like so. That's on both of them. That'll put it at what? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the... I wonder what the max height for the nether portal would be, because it'd actually be kind of cool to hide a nether portal underneath one of these steps or something. That'd be kind of cool. I said it'd be kind of cool twice there, which is flippin' epic. Right here. Then right here. Kind of making it look like it's been patched. It'll look really nice once we start adding moss and different stuff to it. Yeah, the 4 high is definitely the way to go. Oh yeah, that makes that look really nice. Get on that back. There we go. Now we build up. Wonder what maybe a different kind of tree would look like as well. Have enough deep slate, I'll tell you that. I say that, this might end up turning into a kind of a monster. It always does, doesn't it? Sorry about that. Did not mean to sniffle into the mic. We'll grab a few of those and then a few of these to kind of do the same kind of thing. Kind of like something like, well, something like that. I love the block. I love the block placement. Okay. It's just messing with me at this point. Yeah, that looks nice. Do that, and then maybe this one here. Mess it up and put it in the wrong spot again. Oh yeah. I like that. Do that, and then maybe that one there. Maybe one here. And have this one have all of them up at the top. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Four all the way around. So we're up here. Now we have to figure out how these supports are going to go. So that is just one off of there, so maybe something like that. And then maybe one. Trying to think how this will look once it's like up and over. Tried to clutch it, never do. Do that through there. And maybe that there. So maybe we'll do two out from there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that we can have a bigger window. Something like that. Whoops. I could even technically put like a big balcony off the back of this if I wanted to. see how this goes. I almost want to keep the pillars that it attaches to. Yeah, because if they're two, I can put stairs on each one of these. But also, they were now, because I don't want it to get too high up, because that's kind of always a problem that I have, is that it gets way too high up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 5. Whoops. There we go. That can be filled in later. So we'll do 2 crossways here, and then we have 10, 4, 5. It's so annoying that when you fall 5 blocks, because it's like the most common fall. It's like that's when you get hurt. I have to adjust my seat real quick if you hear a noise. I should add some mossy stuff to this as well, because I haven't really used that much. Okay, let's get this started. Back here. Maybe even have like a... We might build a staircase out from the back as well. That's going to be a very, very big house. So we could even have another staircase that comes out on the other side and make this like... Or like even right here, it could go 3 across. Let's see once we get up into it, what it actually looks like. Because this is all going to be oak planked for now. And then we have to start going way, way, way up. This is going to be a big house. We might keep it the way that is for now. Maybe these connectors will have down there like that. Let's oak plank this bad boy. Immediately fall. Because we can do... So inside... Probably should get some torches so that I don't have mobs spawning up on here. Kind of reminds me of, forgot the name of the island in Skyrim that's over in Riften. The Honeybriar or whatever it's called. Oops. I'm definitely going to need some torches. This is going to start getting too dark. Mobs are going to start spawning on it. I know from too much of that happening. So we're just going to quickly make some torches. 20 will be more than enough. See if we could probably do another of these right here and make them look like the rest of this. So it looks a little bit more even. And put one of those here. Actually, keep it out of our work area for now. Okay. Nothing like placing some oak planks. So if it goes up by 10, that'll be boom, boom, boom. It should line up okay. I hope so. If not, we'll be in a bad way, but it's okay if it doesn't. All part of it. It's just happy little accidents. From up here too, we'll be able to really get a good look of our at our land, especially once it's done. There we go. Oof. We're very close. Definitely going to be using up quite a bit of that wood. I am also going to, just real quickly, do something like so. It actually has kind of a cool look to it, not gonna lie. Kind of flip them every once in a while. Anything that gives that more texture. Yeah, I actually really like the way that that looks. We should do that over here. Where'd you go? Do that, and then we can make some more of these. Something like that. There we go. We'll do the same thing over here as well. Actually very surprised on how good that looks when they're flipped like that. Most of the time that would drive me absolutely bonkers. I guess as long as it's not that front one, it still looks pretty good. Yeah, I do like that. That looks very nice. Especially if we added a little thing to it. Ain't nothing but a thing. Could almost whoops. Keep that the way it is and then just add that we can kind of adjust stuff as we go here. Because the entranceway I want to be just a little bit recessed on this side so that it matches. So the entrance will be directly out here and then slightly recessed on this side. So if it's boom, boom. So it'll be 5 on each. That goes up. That should make a fairly good roof. Yeah, this looks pretty good. On the bottom here, I might use maybe some andesite. Get this lit up a little bit so we don't have anything spawn under here. Maybe like so. Because I want the support structure to kind of make sense. Oh wait, what do we got going on here? Don't like that. Got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, if it's on that banister though, that makes sense. We've got 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And maybe an extra one over here, like it's load bearing on this side. So now what I'm thinking we do is on each of these pillars, we put something kind of like this. That kind of sticks out a little bit. Kind of gives it the illusion that it's a cross beam. Like so. Kind of gives it a little bit more of a bulky look to it. And then I wanted to see if we could add... Definitely need to add something here. There we go. And it's nice and even. Something like that. And I wonder, would that look a little odd? It might. So let's try to grab some... I wonder if copper, the green and black would look kind of nice. Do some like copper stairs. Or if we should just stick with oak. Let's see what the oak looks like. We have plenty of oak that we can kind of mess with. We'll kind of finish up the bottom of this area and then probably call it an episode here. 40 should be good, so we can kind of see how it looks. So I almost wonder if it should be like... Don't like that. Again, sorry for the sniffles into the microphone. do enjoy it at the top part here. I wouldn't mind something like that underneath here. Really all I care about is that it feels like it's got some support beams on it. These on the front I could almost turn the opposite direction and we could put doors underneath them. So maybe something more like... even if it was just on the center one here. Turn them so that they're more like so. Yeah, I like that. And then these can be either windowed. Then you have like a little underground spot. Do like that. That looks nice. This is a big old heavy house, so it's going to need some supports. Whoops. Oh, it's this one. And we can make this one, since that one's not really fitting the aesthetic. Kind of do something like that, and then have a recessed door that goes into it. That's why it's like door and then door, so it's kind of off-centered. See how that looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Should I have the supports on the outside as well, though? I don't know. That actually looks kind of nice. Definitely gives it more of a grand look to it. I don't know. I kind of like that, actually. I think we stick with that and put the rest of these out here. Especially with it being such a heavy house, it'll make it feel a lot more Caillou grounded, grounded, grounded. You know what I mean? I really like the way that that looks. Then this underneath part here, we can make like some crafting areas, like a little. We could even wall some of this off. So this will kind of lead back to here. So I can kind of keep all this laid out the way I want it to. And then we can have the main area up here. Wall here. Come in. Have like a little entryway. And then maybe do like kitchen here. Maybe living room over here. No, I want the living room. So we'll have entryway here with kitchen, dining room. Probably either a crafting room. I can go upstairs as well and see what we can do there. see what this looks like from taking a step back and kind of take a look at it. I do like the steps. The steps look nice. I might figure out a way to fill in some of this. Maybe even fill it in like back behind this. Each one of these. Just kind of fill it so that it has like an underneath room. What I will fill that with, I do not know. Even something like the bricks might look kind of good. Do brick all the way underneath it. Have it be kind of recessed in the back like that. Let's take a look. I do want to add buttons. Buttons will help a lot. Starting to get a little sleepy. Whoop. Yeah. There we go. 36 buttons. I'll need a little bit more than that. Grab some of these oak buttons here. Not the oak buttons. That's a little bit annoying. Is that the only one that it does that onto? Of course. Why not? Oh, it'll be on this one as well. That is kind of annoying. Oof. I think I'd rather see it on this side. I don't know. I think I like that better on the other one. Boom, 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 boom. It's in there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I have casually 34 buttons left. I think in the next episode, we are going to try to figure out the placement for another set of stairs, because I do think that we need another, maybe like right here that goes down towards the farm. But we have quite a bit done. We got the apiary done. This is a great view, though. So we'll definitely be using this view. Falling and breaking our ankles. But we got the base of the house started. We have our small little farm. Look how far we've come. Makes me almost want to strip all of these just so that it matches the aesthetic, but you know how it be. Oh, anyway, I'll leave us here at the apiary, the nice little build that we did, the What's the Buzz apiary. So I wanted to thank everybody for stopping by and all the lovely comments I've been getting and support for the series. I've been having a lot of fun. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.